Good afternoon, everybody. Today is February 26th, 2015, and welcome to our live market analysis for the Euro-USD. I'm the Chief Technical Analyst here at HyperFX Academy, and I'll be walking you through some of the trade setups that occurred during the US session using our 5-pip Renko chart, and we've combined that chart with the zigzag indicator here, as you can see on the chart. And what the zigzag indicator does is it identifies support levels with these blue dots here and resistance levels with these red dots here. And what we can do is we can draw either horizontal trend lines or angled trend lines depending on the position of the second dot in relation to the first dot. And we come up with basically support and resistance levels. And once the price action crosses these levels, we get signals either on the upside for a buy signal or the downside for a sell signal. And I'll just give you some of the trade examples that occurred during the US session today. So our first signal would have been this. We just simply connect these two red dots here. And you notice that the second red dot is lower than the first red dot, so we can use an angled trend line. And once the price action crosses this trend line, which is at this level, at this point here, we get a buy signal. And this was a small movement. It went for about 10 pips. And then our second entry for the day was a sell entry. So we simply draw a horizontal trend line if we have a lower low. So in this case, this blue dot is lower than the previous blue dot, so we draw a horizontal trend line. And the price action, the Renko brick, clearly crossed this trend line on the downside at this location here. So that basically tells us it's time to get in for a sell. And what a sell it was. This movement went for over 150 pips, so very profitable entry there. But if you did miss that first entry, you had another opportunity to get in at this location here. Again, we drew another horizontal trend line using this blue dot because this blue dot is lower than the previous blue dot. So we don't use an angled trend line, we simply draw a horizontal trend line. And you can see that this Renko break closed on the downside below this horizontal trend line, and that signals our second sell entry for the day. And again, if you had missed that, you still could have caught half of the remaining movement simply by applying this simple strategy of just using a trend line. And if you had missed that, again, it was a great sell opportunity. Today was a trending market. You had another opportunity to get in on the downside at this point here. We drew another horizontal trend line, and the price action broke at this location here. And that was it. That was the majority of the movement. We did have some consolidation here later in the afternoon, but a majority of the movement occurred during the first few hours of the US Open. And yeah, we had 1, 2, 3, 4 great trades, and then we had another couple in the afternoon here, another sell opportunity here, and the rest was pretty much consolidation. So a great trading day. The market moved very well today, and that's pretty much our market recap for the Euro-USD, guys. I'll be joining you again tomorrow afternoon with another recap using our Renko strategy and combining it with horizontal and angled trend lines. Thank you again for tuning in, and happy trading.